You heard what he just said? This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. I know Veterans Day was yesterday, but however, we're going to do a veterans sale throughout the entire weekend. 30% off for all veterans. Click at the tab at the top of the store. You'll see where you can fill out your credentials that you are a veteran, so we can verify, because I know some people are going to say they veterans and they ain't veterans. We'll verify that you're a veteran. We'll make sure that you get the respect that you deserve. You get 30% off through the weekend. Also, if you want to come to my event, Beating Black and Blue, my book launch party November the 30th in Gilbert, Arizona, that link is also in the description section. You better jump in there now. We're running out of seats, man. I think I capped it at like 450 people, and we already at 400 something. So if you want to be a part of this event, ABL is going to be there. I mean, a whole bunch of people are going to be there. I keep saying ABL because that's the one that y'all know the most, but it's a whole bunch of people going to be there. We're going to have an incredible time. Make sure you get in there and get your spot. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't hear nothing else about your boy Donald Trump. Why? Donald Trump is this. Donald Trump is that. This is what he tweeted. This is what he said about Hispanics. I mean, bruh, if Donald Trump would have said this, Donald Trump ain't never said nothing like this, ever. I don't think in the history of his existence have you ever said anything like this. And everybody knows Joe Biden supported Robert Byrd. He did his eulogy. Robert Byrd was a former Klans member. Strom Thurmond was a racist, one of the Dixiecrats that went to the Republican Party as a racist. Joe Biden said that was his mentor. So y'all can't say nothing. And then this is what he says about a black man in 2021. 2021. This is what he says, and it's called a Freudian slip. He didn't. I don't think he intended to say it like this in public, but because of what's in his soul, this is what he said. Y'all wrote a film.
Thank you for your service to our country, and I just want to tell you, I know you're a little younger than I am, but you know, I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at
Negro? The great Negro? Okay.
Time pitcher in the Negro Leagues went on to become a great pitcher in the pros in the Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson.
I want you to listen to it again, because for the people in the back smoking crack that don't want to believe this dude is out of control, and you got to hold him to the same account that you would do Donald Trump.
But you know, I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at the time pitcher in the Negro Leagues went on to become a great pitcher in the pros.
Now, just imagine if Donald Trump would have said that. Just imagine the great Negro at the time. The great Negro. Just imagine if Donald Trump would have called somebody a Negro. I just want you to, even if you're a Trump supporter, not a Trump supporter, if you hate Trump, it doesn't matter. Just sit with me for a second and imagine if Donald Trump said Negro, called anybody a Negro. I don't even care if back then that was the term that was used, was Negro. Imagine if he'd have said that. If Trump would have been reading a document that had the word Negro in it, they would be blasting him. They want to impeach him. This would be all over the news. But Mr. Freudian slip, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know where I'm at. My brain is circling the drain. He can just say Negro, and I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing. And Donald Trump can say they're not sending their best people from Mexico to the United States of America. He's a he hate people. He has to go. He's the most racist man in American history. And then he say something like this, which I would argue is at minimum racially insensitive. I don't know what your brain is thinking that you would even utter the word Negro in this sense when there are other words in the vocabulary that you can use to describe a great man who was playing in the Negro Baseball League. But, you know, when you use the words and you see people like that, this is how you react. And I hope that people understand, especially all you black folks that's out here advocating for Mr. Slow-Mo Joe, Mr. Geriatric Joe, Creepy Sleepy Joe, I want you to see what your man doing. And then I want you to hold the same standard to him that you was doing to Donald Trump. And this president ain't done nothing for black people. He haven't even suggested that he would do something. Donald Trump, First Step Act. Donald Trump, urban revitalization communities. What they call revitalization zones. And then the Platinum Plan. And then how many people that he allowed to get clemency or out of prison because other people who had a vested interest in these black individuals advocated for them at the White House. And he told any of these other people, you have somebody you want to advocate for, come to the White House. I invite you down. What do they do? I don't want to go. I'm not going down there because he. So you ain't going to get nobody out of jail, out of prison that deserves to be out because I don't want to go down there. He ain't going to have you down there. He ain't going to do nothing. I don't know how y'all don't see it at this point. He ran a whole campaign. Black Lives Matter. I'm the black, reparations. He ain't said nothing about reparations. But there's rumors of illegal aliens getting reparations in this country. But it ain't even a rumor about him doing anything specifically for black people. Why, Mr. Tatum? Why would he not do anything for black people? Because he don't need y'all. He don't need black people. We vote for them at 95%, 94, 95, 97, 98, 99 in certain counties. We vote for Democrats at 90+%. Even when Donald Trump won, we voted for Democrats at like 94%, and Trump still won by a landslide. So what does that mean, Mr. Tatum? That means that the Republican Party don't really need black people to win. They just need more white and Hispanics to vote, and they'll win no matter what black people do. And the Democrat Party don't need to convince you because you already sold. They don't have to do nothing for you. You're still going to vote for them at 90+%. So they don't need to even do nothing for you. They need to get the biggest population, the biggest influx in population, which is the Hispanic population. They need them to come out and vote. That's why they don't want no vote ID, because they want them to find a way to get to the poll and vote and have their vote counted. Black people had to fight. We had to get legislation passed to give us the right to vote. Illegal aliens don't have to get nothing. They're using you to say that voter ID is racist. They're using you to say it's racist so they can vote without legislation. And we needed legislation to have the right to vote in this country. But they don't. They still ain't gave black people reparations. They finna give illegal aliens reparations. Not Hispanic, illegal Hispanics reparation. And they ain't finna give y'all nothing. I just want to throw that out there. Black people had to fight, bleed, and die to be freed as slaves, to be able to have citizenship. These were all amendments to the Constitution. We had to go through all of that to be citizens, to be free, to have the right to vote. And they want to just give amnesty to illegal aliens coming in this country. But y'all want to keep saying black and brown. We black and brown bodies. No, it ain't no black and brown. It's black people and brown people are completely different. Stop trying to lump yourself into black and brown. It's black and brown. They taking care of brown people. They taking care of them. They finna get amnesty by the millions. They get the vote without IDs. They made y'all. We had to take tests to see if you were smart enough to vote. They get to just go show up. IDs. No IDs. Vote anyway. They get to come and get sanctuary. Was there a sanctuary for slavery? I mean, you would argue if they made it to the north somehow, there's sanctuary. There wasn't a dedicated sanctuary for free slaves. Not that I know of. Maybe there was. Maybe the abolitionists created an environment like that. But come on, man. There ain't no black and brown. Brown people handling theirs. They got 5, 6 people living in one house. We don't. They having kids like it's going out of style. We at the Planned Parenthood every other weekend. We got the highest number of Planned Parenthoods, if you know what I mean. We got the highest incarceration rate, way over Hispanics. Intraracial violence, way over Hispanics. Out of wedlock births, leaps and bounds over Hispanics. There ain't no black and brown, ladies and gentlemen. Brown people ain't looking at us like this. I'm just telling you. Black people ain't looking at black people like, oh, man, y'all got to bring them along with us. Because now we getting all these things. Y'all need to help the black people. No, they not. They doing their thing, and y'all still worry about black and brown. I'm done. Let me get up off here before I hurt somebody's feelings. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to go to my event, we're going to have a violinist. I mean, it's finna be popping. I'm telling y'all, it's finna be popping. I'm going to have a good time. I might have a 1-2 whiskeys so I could we going to have a good time. I'm going to MC my own show. I don't need nobody MCing nothing. We're going to have panels. We're going to have a little secret panel. We're going to have paintings. We're going to have a violinist. We're going to have live music and VIP, catered food, open bar. All right, that's all I got to say. And if you can't go, you can donate. Just click the link below. I love you guys. See you on the next one. I'm out.